Hi, this is Brian Aldrich from 4th Street Software. Today I'm going to show you how to start a blank organization using an original team file. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this program just for a second and start it back up again so you can kind of see what to do from the start. So I'll go ahead and start up 4th Street Software's baseball program, and we get to a blank screen here. And then I'm going to go ahead, and what I'd like to do is to start a new organization with the 2015 season. So I'll go ahead and open up the 2015 player file here, and after a moment it'll go ahead and load up after it does a few checks to make sure the file is up to date. Now, right now I've got everything set up for the original organization. It's called the Pro League. We all know what that means. But what I'd like to do is to go ahead and make kind of a clone league here using the 2015 season. So I'm going to go up to the Organizations menu and select Create a New Organization. Alright, the name of this league, I am going to call it the Yankee League. So I'll go ahead and do that. That is its name. And then it wants you to give the league some initials. It needs a max of 3 characters. You probably don't want fewer than 3 characters. So I'm going to go ahead and put YKL, Yankee League. Alright, and what it does is it's going to take and basically clone the 2015 season. As you can see, it took Yankee League and it removed the space from it. So this is what I call the short name of the league, and attach the extension on there, the X4BB. So the program is now going to end, after which time I can restart the program and load the new organization file. So I'll go ahead and end it and start it up again. And now, first time I've done this, so I'll have to open it from this thing. It puts it into the same folder as the original, and there it is. You can see the Yankee League. This is the original. This is the new one. Now, I haven't done much with this program yet, and so there isn't a new folder for all its data. The Pro League is where the game files are held, the uniforms are held, etc. Stadiums, I should say, not uniforms. The uniforms are universal in here. But I'm going to go ahead and start the Yankee League up here. And as you can see, there is a bare minimum of information given. It's got the season, the name of the league, and the 3-letter designation for the initials. But there are no teams or anything else here. So I need to go ahead and start populating this up. And I'm going to start by giving some names to the divisions. So I'm going to keep this real simple. We'll just click on a division. If you look, I can click on any of these, and it's not going to give me a whole lot of information here other than the team numbers, the potential team numbers. But I'm going to start with this first division here, and we'll just call it Division 1. As soon as I click on any other button, Division 1 comes up into this screen. Now, if I want 2 leagues, then I should use the green buttons and the blue buttons. So let's say we just have a Division 1 and a Division 2 that's in a separate league by itself. We can do it that way. If I click on anything else, it'll go ahead and save that for me. Or maybe a better idea would be to have a Division 2 in League 1, and then a Division 3 and a Division 4 in League number 2. Alright, now once I have those, I need to go ahead and start naming the teams. So I'm going to go down here into the team. I need to click on a team, and you should always start at the top and move your way down. Not a good idea to start in the middle someplace of this list. So we'll just go ahead and call this Team 1. Its initials are Team 1. Here's Team 2. Initials Team 2. And let's make a 3-team division. And then we'll go on to division number 2. Let's see if that all saved. Nope, actually it didn't, so I guess I need to redo that. Click on another team first, and then it will save, just to prove it to you. By the way, you can see over here too, it's giving me the standings, even though none of these teams are populated with players or anything else, mind you. Alright, I'm going to go to Division 2, and I'm going to just repeat that process here a little bit, and I'll come back after I get done. Alright, so I've made it all the way through Division 4. You'll notice I had to change my team sequence here from TM whatever to T whatever because I was running out of characters. Okay, now in addition to that, I can go ahead and assign a player logo and foreground, background colors. I'll just do that for a couple of these teams. So this one by default right now is the same as what the original file was that should have been removed, but it's not a huge deal. I'm going to go ahead and change that to a lighter blue. And let's make the foreground, oh, I don't know, how about black? And the background, let's make it a light blue. Alright, Team 2, by the way, if we click back on it, you can see it saves it automatically as soon as I click on a different team. This one looks a red. Red looks fine, so let's go with that. By the way, you can change these to whatever colors you want just by clicking on these Define Custom Colors. So if you want to look up excuse me, the RGB sequence for these, that's probably the easiest way to go. Just go on to any website. You can do a Google search if you'd like for HTML color codes or RGB color codes, and it's real easy to locate them and find them. I'm going to pick some kind of a reddish hue here, so we'll just pick that in there and try to make it match up a little bit better with the player logo. So there's my 4 color, and let's go black as my background color here for that team. Whoops, there we go. And let's make this team green. And we'll have its 4 color be white, so a dark green color. You got to be a little bit careful with dark green because it may not show up on the field very well, so that's one reason this field in the background is green. If you can't see the thing, then it's kind of a moot point. Alright, so anyway, I have got this league somewhat populated here already, and now I can do whatever I want here with the draft. And that was in a different module, but just to show you here quick, if I go to Team 1, you can see it's barren. It doesn't have any players on it at all, and all of the players in the pool, all whatever there are, about 1,000 of them or so, are right now eligible to be taken. So if I want to go ahead and select one, I can do that. Since not a single player has been chosen, it should pick a pretty good ball player. It took Bryce Harper, so that's a pretty good pick. And as you can see, Harper's name shows up in the team, or excuse me, the league list. He now has an unavailable arrow next to him, which means he can no longer be drafted by any other team in your organization. If I don't really want Mr. Harper on my team, I can just click on his name and hit the remove button, and it'll do exactly that.